Okay, well, let's listen to check this out. Check this out with Mr. Dillahunty, atheist man, supposed. Uh, Listen to what he says. I don't know if this man has any kids. I don't know if he has kids, but this is a common sentiment by secularists. Now, this guy, he says he's a secular humanist, right? And he wants to tout that secular humanism has their own ethics and that they are so good for humanity. But within the argumentation, within those arguments for secular humanism, within what they say, you can already pick up intentions that are not what you want to trust. Okay? And so just tell me what's wrong with this.
Comment again about what I'm actually saying.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that Dan doesn't understand about consent and about parenthood. Parents don't own their children. You don't. You are the caretakers of those children. You are instilled with a responsibility to raise responsible members of society and to teach them the minimal things that they will need to carry on a productive life when you're not around.
So see, that's the point. In the argument, when he says your kids are not your own, so then whose are they? Okay, whose are they? They're our kids. Let's say, for instance, we are the caretakers, but we're caretaking them for who? And in a sense, he's got a point, because the Bible teaches that they're God's children, and so that caretaker, that mentality, that it's amazing because he picks up the fact that, yeah, well, you are stewards. It's almost as if he's saying you're stewards, but he doesn't have an authority by which by being able to say we are stewards. Now, if you're a steward under the authority of something. If he's saying that we are stewards, then who are we stewards for? That's the problem. The problem is the secular humanism, okay, worships the state, worships the self. And with regard to the collectivism, in terms of when it switches on over to government, the government then becomes the authority. So when he's speaking on behalf of us being stewards as parents for the well-being of our children, perhaps he doesn't even realize that what he's saying is that our children belong to the state. And if you listen to many people who are against homeschooling, they have presented the same argument. And many of them believe this whole idea of agrarianism, or rather, they attack the patriarchy. They attack the nuclear family. What do they want to do? They want to basically stamp out and get in the way and intrude in parental rights and what is best, because everyone knows that where the mind of the child goes, so goes the nation. Okay? And it only takes a generation to indoctrinate children, or to get to the children, or to teach them. So you can indoctrinate children. It depends on what you're indoctrinating them to do. I can indoctrinate my child to be extremely loving, or I can indoctrinate them to be evil. So the word itself is used like a bat in a negative connotation, but this guy would, as a secular humanist, would have the state decide what's best for my child. And that just doesn't go along with an opinion. No, laws would then follow in a secular majority, or a secular powered majority nation would then push in order to take on and to apply that authority over the children above their parents. and they would reduce the parents to be stewards for their children, or rather on behalf of their children, for the state. That's the dangers of secular humanism. And these are the same folks that say that religion, and especially Christianity, is the culprit in society because they teach the children wrong and they push for laws that are against secularism. Okay, and you're seeing the face of it. People like this push these thoughts in the minds of anyone who wants to reject God and who wants to find themselves worshiping themselves and worshiping the state in collectivism, in centrism.
All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and go to TrueNews365.com for more videos, blogs, podcasts, and commentary from a biblical worldview perspective. Don't forget to subscribe and share if you care. God bless.